There is no forgiveness for that. She was just a little girl.
The man accused of kidnapping and killing a 9-year-old girl from her home in San Carlos Park will not get the death penalty. Jorge Guerrero Torres took a plea deal today, ending years of legal battles. Thank you for watching NBC2. I'm Peter Bush.
And I'm Kyla Gaylor. Detectives didn't find Diana Alvarez's body until 2020, 4 years after she disappeared. Her family was in the courtroom today as a judge read out that plea agreement. NBC2's Sarah Metz was there as Diana's mother made an emotional plea to her daughter's killer, and you could really feel this woman's pain, Sarah.
You could, and they waited 8 years for this moment. I watched Diana's mother walk out of the courtroom and all the way to her car, continuing to cry. She says she just does not believe that Guerrero Torres deserves to live after taking the life of her daughter, and now she might never get answers on how. He doesn't deserve to live. He doesn't deserve to live. But with 2 guilty pleas, Jorge Guerrero Torres will.
As to count 1, first-degree murder, how do you plead?
Culpable.
Guilty.
As to count 2, kidnapping of a minor, how do you plead?
Culpable.
Guilty.
He'll spend the rest of his life in prison without parole for kidnapping 9-year-old Diana Alvarez in 2016 and killing her. Her mother, Rita Hernandez, in court today said, God can forgive what he did, because I won't ever forgive him.
May God forgive you for what you did.
In exchange for the plea, the state dropped the lewd and lascivious molestation charges.
Today's plea and sentence comes after critical statements made by the defendant about his interactions with the victim were no longer able to be used in trial in any manner after a motion to suppress all his statements made to law enforcement was granted.
The state attorney referring to statements Guerrero Torres made to investigators in the days after Diana's disappearance.
He says he's told you the truth about that stuff, but he didn't have.
It took 4 years for her body to be found miles and miles away in Yeehaw Junction. She was taken from her home in San Carlos Park in the middle of the night. I opened the doors of my house.
The door of my house to you?
No me siento culpable tampoco.
I don't feel guilty because I opened the doors of my home to you.
I feel guilty because
And through Rita's tears, she held on to a picture of her little girl begging Guerrero Torres to just look up. Have the courage to look at my daughter's picture.
I wanted to have.
Because it's the only memory that I am going to have of my daughter. He never once made eye contact. And until today, Guerrero Torres never admitted to taking Diana, just to taking pornographic pictures of her. He was previously sentenced to 40 years for that. Diana would be 17 today and going into or already in high school. Now, Rita says it pains her every single day that she'll never be able to see her daughter's face. We're local today from downtown Fort Myers. Sarah Metz, NBC2.
Just such a horrific crime, and the fact that he wouldn't even look her mother in the eyes. What a coward.
Oh, that guy is a monster, and I'm glad he will never see the light of day. Sarah, thank you so much. New tonight, a family is